Hey, what's up, guys? Pittsburgh Weiss back at it again, and we're doing Kaguya Red.
Hello.
Hello.
We're all here.
We've got Andy, we've got Brian,
That's me.
Carmen,
Up.
and Tyler, and I am also here. My name is Paru. I think I said that already, though.
You did. You're getting nervous, dude.
No,
You
I'm
got
not.
it.
Trust me.
Stage fright.
No.
Trust me.
No, you're not supposed to say anything. Oh my god, dude.
Oh shit!
come on.
Sorry.
Now we have to start.
Oh,
over.
you've ruined it all. No. Just go. Who's going?
Andy.
It's not a brainstormer, so I'll do it. Yeah, we got you play this Kaguya, you can pay 3. If you do, your opponent puts all their stock into their waiting room, and then same number of cards back into their stock from library. So stock swap, and Twin Driver also. This card's dope.
This card's PogChamp.
Laps.
Yep,
This card's
pretty
really good.
You Kaguya on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of like
adorable.
we kind of like did the whole stock swap argument in the mob set review.
Oh, let's do it again.
No, not again.
This
People
card's a lot better
liked
than
it. Yeah.
This card's a lot better than the Regan though. It's on trait.
Yeah.
Has,
It's
like,
nothing
a super
stupid
relevant
going
second
on.
effect.
Yeah. There's nothing weird going on with it. It's just a stock
It's just
swap.
a really
Dude,
good card.
8
Dude.
bag, 8 bag with this card.
No.
No. No.
That's a lot of stock, brother. Twin drive into bags.
It is a lot of stock.
A
That's a lot of stock. All right. I think we're good. It's a good card. Good effect. You need to have decompression effects for your set to be relevant, so good that they got it.
Oh shit! Here it is.
Let's
This
talk
is the
about
card.
This really red card.
Mhm.
Level 3 Kaguya, the finisher. On play, heal 1. When this card attacks, if you have the gate in your climax area and you have another Shuchin character, you can pay 1. If you do burn your opponent 1, and this card gets 2k power until the end of your opponent's next turn. And it has when this card's battle opponent becomes reversed, you can resonate this Hayasaka drop search from your hand and also burn 1.
You have to ditch a card too. You resonate,
you
ditch one.
You do have to ditch 1, yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. Notably, you have to discard before you resonate, so you can't like resonate the Hayasaka and then discard her for the effect.
Yeah, you have to have another card.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so this is Mikasa. But
Yeah.
she heals instead.
I like this
Yep.
better than Mikasa, I think.
Yeah, Mikasa's fine. It's
Yep.
a big cross turn. Yep, good card.
Mikasa was good in this heals, and it's on a door, and I like doors, and I like to heal.
This card is so cheap. This is so cheap.
No,
for
it's
what it
not.
does.
It's 1980. Ha ha ha.
Oh my god.
got
Got him. Hello. Cool. He's here. He's there.
And if,
Yeah.
Very efficient.
You can also if you want to spend a lot of money, you can pay $400 for this version of the card.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's just as red as the other one.
the SPs look super nice.
What is that drawing on there? Is that an ant?
I don't know.
It's just a little face that's on all of
There's
her.
a card for ants.
But that one has a body.
No, this card's super fucking good. Like I guess we should like explain like why Mikasa's good, right? Like this is like the draw to the set for a lot of people, and we're kind of just like, yep, good card, moving on. Like, you know, it's like let's get the crabs. I'm so excited to look at chaff instead. Like
You're just throwing so many instances of damage at your opponent.
Yeah.
That
Things are really powerful for such a low cost.
When they bookend your attack is like the important part, right?
Yeah.
Like bookending your attack is really good.
like this card's so cheap. Like it's so efficient, cost-wise. In Japanese yen, of course, that you can very easily just tri-field this.
Yeah.
You know, on attack, burn 1, regardless of if you get a reverse. So you're already getting 6 instances of damage.
So this
And
card
then
does. Sorry.
on top of that, when you get a reverse, you get a discard burn 1 again too. So you come back to your hand. If you come around to your turn with like a full hand or something, you clock up to like 8 cards. Like you have 7 cards, you clock to 8. You know, you drop 3 of these. Drop your climax. You have 4 cards in your hand. That's like
If
you have enough cards to discard for the to get triple burn one, and then as long as you have one stock floating, you can get triple burn one on attack. And if you trigger into any of your plus and climaxes, whether it's gate or pants or bag,
yeah.
you can get more cards into your hand. So when you're on your opponent's turn, when they swing back into you, this card still has the plus 2,000 power. You can burn them again on their turn.
Yeah, I like that the fact that the resonate doesn't cost any additional stock. It's just discards because it lets you threaten free fresh counter and still threaten burns on any of your lanes, even if you tap all the way out for the combo. You go all the way down to nothing, and you just come back to your turn with, what is it? If you only have 3 stock, because you're like paying 1 or whatever. So like, if you have like enough of a stock threshold to come back to your turn with free fresh counter, you can like reasonably threaten like combo in 1 or 2 lanes and still threaten free fresh counter. Because so like you're not completely tapped out because it's so cheap.
Yeah, and it's just off such a good trigger too. Gate's still such a good trigger.
Yeah.
Can I say just a few things about this card?
Yeah,
No,
go ahead.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, fuck you. Go ahead.
Okay, never mind. Next card.
No. Go ahead. Carmen.
Okay,
No.
So, this card is notably it's Mikasa on a door that heals, haha, right? Yeah, but this does have like I think 2 issues that Mikasa didn't have, where it is kind of a nightmare to get your climax to your hand in this deck.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Like Mikasa, she draws cards. Armin draws cards. Like you're drawing all the cards.
Yeah.
You get any card you want. Here you're just kind of like, oh, I hope I draw a climax. I hope I clock into a climax so I can swap into my door.
Yeah, you're really beholden to climax swap in this set to get into the climax you want at the top.
And one of Mikasa's like biggest strengths was that she was only front attacking for 2 most of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's probably not going to be a huge deal, but like sometimes you are going to be overswinging because you're playing Global Soul instead of like the soul modulating climax.
Notably, you do not need climax combo to do the resonate burn. So if you stand by this out, if you're playing like standby door, you can start getting burn ones like pretty early, provided you have the hand to support it.
Also, like depending how big you wall up, like at level 2. I mean, if you're not really playing for field at level 2, because like none of the early plays were that impressive power wise, except for the
Shirogane, yeah.
The not backup green clock kicker one.
Yeah.
If you're not really playing for field, then they're going to be leaving you reverses.
Yeah.
So you just run them
So
back over.
that'll like inherently help throttle the damage. I feel like if you build the deck properly, well, how should I put it? If you build it so that you leave reverses going into level 3, right? You're not like walling up with standbys at level 2, but you're like conceding board at level 2 going into level 3, and then you swing back with your combo.
Well, it's good in both decks, right? Because you can either play a deck like that, or you can play standby, get your burn on attack, wall up, and then get your burn when you play defense on your opponent's turn.
I suppose, but you're not really going for the big wombo combo with standby as much. Probably.
No, you probably play like 1 or 2 lanes. And
it's probably just like, I'm going to wall up on field, and every turn when you concede board to me, I'm going to burn you for an additional 1.
Yeah, just like keep chipping them out.
I'm going to damage scry you going into your like attack step, my attack step. Or whatever.
Yeah, no.
I don't think getting the gate into your hand is going to be that big of a issue.
It can
Especially
be.
depending on like what climax lineup you run. If you're running the pants from the trial deck, pants inherently helps you get your climax to your hand. If you're playing the trial deck combo with a pants climax, pants gets gate into your hand.
I really wish this set had a level 1 bar combo. Like that would have solved so much. Like, I think that's what we were talking about during spoiler season for this. You know what the
set needs, Carmen?
What?
The fucking bar combo from Quince that you've been complaining about for the last few weeks.
Or literally any bar combo for level 1.
Sure.
Like, just give me Kato, dude. Give me Kato into fucking Kaguya. Sounds dope.
Like straight up, have you tried the have you tried just Pants Door?
I don't like that combo.
I'll
I
probably
don't think
try
you have to
Pants
like the
Door just
combo.
to see
I
if
think
it
it's just the
functions.
fact that I think someone said it when we did the trial deck. They're like, "Well, it's good enough."
Yeah, it's good enough, but I think with the other like shells in the set, I would rather play one of those because there's a lot of payoffs for it. Like with the bag, there's the bag support with the standby, which we'll get to in like 2 or 3 cards here. There's like the resonate engine, where like you don't have to run a brainstorm to like consistently plus and things like that. And then the Shimakaze combo, which is in blue, the book, like has a like it walls up super fucking big, and then also like has a bunch of payoff cards for that with the like twin drive event and shit. So it's like there's a bunch of payoffs, and like the other one's just really vanilla. So I was thinking I'll just vet everything else first, and like if everything else is really the whatever, then I'll play this vanilla ass bad Maguro. But
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I could see the pants helping marginally, but like you still have to have a climax on your finisher turn, where like you're assumed refreshing. Like holding a deck where you have to hold a climax over refresh is a liability. That does kind of suck.
How much of a liability is it though if you're like your finisher combo heals anyway?
Depends. Depends if you die on that turn. Honestly.
Yeah, true.
Like it can be a problem. Like that's the biggest problem Kaguya has right now is like there's no good cantrip to climax it. There's no like early play top check X. Like Mob literally has better options for ripping into climaxes than Kaguya. Like by a country mile.
Yeah. Got that TD event.
Yeah, the TD event, unironically, one of the best ways to get into climaxes.
But
But
this
yeah.
definitely seems like the starting point. Like for
Yeah.
it seems like a really, really good climax combo.
You build around this climax combo. It's like really dumb. Build around this. All right, we can move on. We discussed it adequately, I believe. We got this Kaguya drinking tea. She's nervous.
Arms
she's
weak.
a free runner.
Yeah.
She's a bomb.
That's cheating.
No. Chitoge only ran to center slot, Brian.
Oh, did she?
Yep. This is a free runner. Broke.
So give it broken.
I wouldn't run this over the clean cut, I don't think.
Yeah.
No, probably
Unless I was
not.
desperately trying to fix red. And even then, like...
Do you run this with the clean cut?
No.
I doubt it.
Like you could run like clean cut, like 4 clean cuts, like 1 or 2 of this.
Nah, you don't have the slots. You don't have the space. Space is so tight.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be a pretty good opener board though. Like clean cut, Chitoge runner.
Pretty cute that you can go turn 1, play 3 runners with different effect.
Mm-hmm.
It can be like AOT.
I don't know why you guys are giving this like C. This is like a really good card. It's just probably not.
I goes D plus. I don't.
It's
No, I
fine. It's
mean,
fine.
like
It's a good card on its own.
It usually pluses. It's fine.
Yeah, but your
Your-
runner.
That's your
position-
opponent's like
it's like
insanely
it's like an
greedy.
A. It's like an A tier card. This is a great card,
I don't
but
know.
Oh, I don't know about A.
No.
Give it a
I
B
think
at
so.
most.
It's
I don't
pretty
know.
good. Yeah. the
A
problem
means
is-
I want to play this card like everywhere.
Yeah, the problem is
thing.
you're already playing the clean cut as your field plussing runner 0, and you don't.
yeah,
really
so I guess
notably,
give it a minus. I feel like if this set didn't have the clean cut mill runner,
Yeah.
you'd
Yeah.
be rating this card a bit higher.
I mean, yeah, because all the oversized options are shit too.
So
Right.
it's really hard to fix for red in this set, by the way. Like
If it's hard to fix for red, then that's like definitely a reason to consider, swapping a number of clean cuts for this.
What I was about to say is that like that's the only reason I'd consider playing any number of this card. Is because
Yeah,
it's hard. To
I would
fix
play
for
it
red.
for red fix
Mm-hmm.
and red fix only. And even then, you have like experience cards you want to play. So sometimes you just level a Kaguya finisher as your red. That's like a pretty normal case, which is unfortunate when it happens, but sometimes you got to do it.
Just seems like super reasonable to like instead of running like 4 clean cuts, you could just do like 3 clean cuts, 3 of this or something. Like swap a number of clean cuts for this.
I don't know. It's just like
The clean cut's a better card.
I
but
play this, and like the only upside to this card over a normal runner is that when my opponent does eventually tri-field me, as long as they're still at level 0, it trades, unless they're playing Futaba. Like, it trades with something, and like, sure, like, that's fine.
I mean, runners are usually just defensive. You can use this offensively too. They put like a big fat 4K down. You can trade this into it.
I guess, if you have,
you
like-
can crash this into something, clean cut it, and then run it in front of another character and force your opponent to like leave you indirect.
I suppose it is okay. So that's a little better. The trade, a second copy isn't dead. You can always trade it off and then have more spaces to run to. That's okay. Alright, next. This is just a 2K counter. Kaguya wasn't broken enough to not get one. Unlike Batman Ninja, which was too broken, would have been too powerful with a 2K counter.
I like the art.
So yeah, we can just skip
It's
it.
powerful 2K backup.
The art is funny.
That's your opponent's face when you play the 2K backup
It's
on
like,
your
"Oh!"
level 3.
Yeah.
Alright. Next card, Paru.
Oh, it's this card, sure. 1/0. Kaguya. When she attacks, if you have the standby in your climax, the good standby, not the one we're about to see. If you have the good standby in your climax zone and you have another character, you may look at the top card of your deck. If you do, you have to marker it. And then when she reverses a character, this is not attached to the climax combo. Whenever she reverses a character, you can remove a marker from underneath her to search for a card. So it's like a weird delayed Shimikaze.
Like the weirdest power budgeting on a card ever.
Yeah.
It swings at 5K because the climax doesn't give power.
And
Well-
the markers don't give power either.
right.
This card
It'd be a lot cooler if it was like Ritsu.
This card effectively does swing in at 7K. Because of the package you play it with. Standby, in my experience, after testing, has very good synergy with like the Kaguya package of cards because it has this really cool Resonate engine, which is the next card, where it's a level X that's also a Resonate Plusing engine, which is like a card that you'd want to play in Standby anyway. And it's like a card to stand by at level 0. So like you have this whole package of cards you're playing with the Hayasaka, and the Hayasaka, when you play a climax, bounces to your hand to give something 2K. So more often than not, you're swinging in with 7K. And if you plus in a lane with this, and you plus off the standby, you effectively plus twice, just like Kaede. So that's the like idea. Is like you play for like 1 reverse with this. And I mean in the current meta, you're probably only getting 1 reverse most of the time against most decks. So like playing for the 1 reverse and then getting the double plus off the standby has felt pretty okay. The like weird marker power budgeting bullshit, it doesn't fucking matter. It's just a way to make the card 1K, I think. It just makes it so if your opponent does like randomly like run away or like bounce their card or something, you like just randomly have a marker of compression. And if you back up over on the next turn, you can have a chance to still get your search. Which can be kind of cool. It's only happened like once in my like 7 or 8 games now with the deck. But like, it is a thing. It is cool. There is no other way to give this card a marker before anyone like asks, like doesn't exist.
I think you can look at this like you would the card in Bunny Girl.
Yeah, Kaede, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. I didn't remember her name. It's just like you're already running standby because it's good, so you can probably
Yeah.
send a reverse in the lane with this. So
Standby
might as well.
Standby brings something like very good to the deck in my experience. It feels like
Ooh,
you're
that card looks good.
you're doing something. Yeah, this is the
that's good
SR.
art.
I got 4 of those right here, unable to play the deck.
Damn, I wish I had.
Why is she not holding Weiss Schwarz
Wait till
cards?
English because she's gaming. She's a gamer.
Gamer mode.
Plays all sorts of games. The climax art, the KR, is also really good. Let me see if I can
It
find
is.
that. Does anybody else have something like to note about the card? Just
It's
Kaede.
weird.
It's just
Yeah.
Kaede.
I don't know how to rate this because like
Yeah,
the card itself sucks.
The
But, like,
whole marker thing just seems like a
I don't
long-winded
think
way
the
to-
card sucks. I think selective plusing combos off. I don't. I will not fully redact what I said in the long ago in the Bunny Girl set review, where I said that a selective plusing combo off standby is really fucking dumb if the set can like use the card in a way that makes it so that like the standby pluses and then this card also pluses. Like, and like Kaguya has things that Bunny Girl never had, like a good Ricky, like a way to accelerate themselves to level 1 so they have more opportunities to snipe zeros and things like that. And like you get like a 2/2 down after this, and you plus like maybe with 1 or 2 copies of this, and you have a 2/2 in the back row. Like God forbid you were able to like get the 1/1 on board or something. Like maybe you're trying. Like I've been thinking about trying 6 standby, 2 door or something like that. But like you have so much trouble getting the door anyway. Like can be kind of rough. But you also have more mill options if you're playing standby because of the resonate engine. So maybe you can reliably have the climax and grade more often, even with only 2 copies. But like,
I don't think you should get hung up on the marker thing either.
no, the marker thing's whatever. That card
I
is
really
fine.
like the point you made, Carmen, with like even if they run away, like that's like runners are like a big deal why you wouldn't want to play like a Shimikaze combo, right? Because what if I can't get the reverse? They JC, they run, they pop back to hand, whatever. The fact that you can on your opponent's turn back up
and still
win
try to
that
get it.
lane
You get
and
like
then
2
get your
chances,
effect.
yeah.
Because you're playing a standby deck, so you're probably playing a higher
Counters,
quantity of backups. So and power pumps. So this is level 1. You could stand by like a level 2 assist behind, maybe even if you want of some kind, and then like have a backup in your hand. And even if they run away on the swing back, you can get your plus.
Yeah, I think you
I kind
have
of like that.
You have more than enough tools on like your turn to make sure that you get at least 1 reverse. I don't think getting the reverse is the problem. I think you have more ways to guarantee you get a reverse than Kaide, and people fucking love the shit out of Kaide. So I don't
love Kaide.
I don't know. Shut up, Brian.
We play Koga.
We play. Oh yeah, you play Koga. You mean? I saw Tyler play plenty of Kaide to the board. Fucking bad set. Good deck. Good deck for
Koga's
bad set.
trash, bro.
That's not for this video.
Yeah, I honestly think the card is totally playable. I think it's totally fine.
Sure. I haven't played with it yet. Maybe my opinion will change once I actually like.
I think I said this when we were talking about Kaguya like a day or 2 ago, Paru. It's like the level 1 combo you decide to play is going to be decided by what the package of cards around it you decide is good, right? And I think that because of the package around the standby cards, I would give this a B+. I think it's like probably the combo that most people will rightfully gravitate towards first.
It's a solid card. It reminds me of probably just a better, well, maybe not better, Kaide.
Yeah, it's kind of that swings at 5k instead of 55.
But you have that sick that card that Albuta never had, the Hayasaka, that it bounces to hand, so it clears the spot for standby and gives this 2k to get a reverse. And this Kaide always felt fine when you only got 1 Kaide off. But like then again, you also had auxiliary level 1s in that deck, like the green card, the Futaba, Shimakai and shit.
Yeah.
So like your auxiliary level 1s at red and Kaguya are like pretty sus. It's like the 1/1. The 1/1 standby.
Yeah, the level 2 killer is like an okay level 1.
Yeah, I haven't been able to squeeze that into my standby decks actually. I've been trying
you could probably splash into blue pretty easily too. If you're already running the drop searcher, it's blue, right?
Yeah, the drop searcher is blue, yeah.
You could probably splash into blue pretty easily, like some blue
yeah,
level 1.
I was trying to play. They have like a Kirito Rize clone, but like I was having trouble getting like locked out of my other card, and you have like other options for mill, so I ended up not playing that. But that card's good. All right, I think we can move on. Everybody good on this one?
Yep,
I think so.
All right. 1, 2, 4, 5. Andy, back to you. Or wait, no, it's not. This is Tyler. Yeah.
Yeah, we skipped the
We
backup.
skipped the backup, yeah.
Okay. 1/1 Kaguya. All of your characters in front of this get level assist 500, and resonate, reveal this Hayasaka and pay 1, and rest this.
You know the
Look
part
at top 3. Look at
Yeah.
top 3. Take 1, and that's it.
You know the part of a standby deck that sucks when you have like your brainstorm and another card in back row that's your assist, and you're just like, damn. What if I trigger a standby on my first attack? Oh no. What do I do? Where does it go? Well, what if your plussing engine and your level X were the same card? It's actually been really fucking dope. Like, just that part of the card in general has been really sick.
Yeah, it's just Ambush Union on a card that pops to hand when you play a Climax. It resonates
Yep.
with.
Hard
Pretty
playing this feels like shit, but sometimes when you hard play it and you pay out a Climax, you trigger 2 down. That's really cool. But you know.
I mean, as far as level assists go, it's level 1, so you can trigger into it at level 0.
Yep.
Which I like.
Really good.
And it's just a good second effect in general on a level assist.
When you open this,
I really
you
like this
always
card.
throw it, and you like either stand by it to the field instantly off your first trigger, or you grab it back with door, and you say like, okay, if I trigger a door, this is a game where I hard play this card. And if you trigger a standby, you just like nut all over your field. Because
probably not.
getting this card to the field is for free feels really fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
Big fan of this card.
Yeah, if you're playing the whole Resonate package, this seems pretty solid.
I mean, because you're gonna play. Here's my like again shilling for the standby package over the other packages is you're playing the Hayasaka shit anyway for the finisher, right? So like standby gives you a reason why keeping that card in your hand is less dead throughout the whole game. Because in bag it's hella dead, but you have to run extra copies because you can't see it. Like it doesn't really do anything for the fucking trial deck combo at all. And for like the Shimakaze combo, you want to play the other event and stuff. So like you probably don't even play that many Hayasaka on that deck. You probably just search like one at level 2 or something, and you like hold on to it after that point. So it's like it gives you the most incentive for holding a Hayasaka in hand all the time, like the standby strategy.
I mean, you're gonna need it anyway, so
Yeah, you'll need it eventually anyway. So, all right, this is truly back to Andy. Andy, you get. I'm sorry, you get this card.
Okay, then. This is high socket, right?
No,
This is Shirogane,
very
whatever,
nice. The
fuck.
dude. The dude.
The dude,
the boy.
the boy from
Our
the
boy.
tree. When you play him, you heal. When the standby is played in your climax area, if this is in your front row, choose one of your other characters and stand it, so you can pull something out and stand it right away. And when this attacks, if the climax is in your area, and you have another Kaguya Vice President and you Fireworks and Chica Fire Festival, deal 1
Fire
damage.
Festival. Damn, this card reminds me of the Fire
Fireworks
Festival. This card sucks. Got him. Got jokes.
Nice.
That
That was pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I don't get the
thoughts on
joke. I
myself.
don't know what I said. I
The
just
fire.
misread it.
Wait, have you never heard of the Fire Festival?
No.
Okay, go look up the Internet historian video on the Fire Festival later. It's a pretty good laugh.
Fire Festival. Okay.
Yeah, Fire like FYRE, I think festival. FYRE Fire Festival. But anyway, enough about failed music festivals in the Caribbean. This card's garbage. You were right, Paru. It's like you
Yeah.
put together this whole board
For Trouble Girl.
for Trouble Girl. For one Trouble Girl. One lane of Trouble
You
Girl.
get 2 Trouble Girl though, right? You
Yeah.
No,
You
Yeah,
could-
you're-
you could get 2.
them.
You could
ideally,
get
what
2.
you do is you hard play this one from your hand, heal. You have the other 3 goons on the
No.
field, and then you just slam your standby, pull out another copy of this Shirogane
So you double
stand
Trouble
them.
Girl.
with the first
you'd
Shirogane.
you'd rather bring out the 3/2 Kaguya than the Shirogane.
Oh yeah,
the
because she
Kaguya
doesn't do
has
anything.
No on-play effect. He
Okay,
does.
wait. You can.
But
you
it
can
burns
stand-
1 on attack. What's the Kaguya do?
She mills the bottom
Icy
3
Tail.
cards of your opponent's
Icy
deck
Tail.
and burns for the
She
climax.
She doesn't have an
area.
unplayability, so you would rather play 2 Shirogane from hand because they heal, and then summon the Kaguya. But then you have
the
to
option too.
you have to like have the U on the field from a previous standby.
Yeah,
And
you have
then
to
you-
do in your back row.
You like if he gets reversed, you have to pitch a card to save him, then pull him back, play 2 Shiriganes, slam a standby. Huh.
Doesn't seem that bad actually. Seems fine.
It's I don't know. The fact that you have to have this brainstorm on the board when like playing that pants into this is like
So pants standby forces you into that.
yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem that bad.
Uh,
I'm not like hating it.
It seems just.
I know I kind of dumped on the 2/2 earlier, but I mean, if there's a whole package around it,
Yeah, it just seems fine. Like not.
it's a fine budget deck. Like this would be
Yeah.
hella cheap to build. It's like a way to improve your trial deck really
seems
easily.
like a fine deck. Period.
I don't know. I disagree. Not when you have Kaguya, actual Kaguya in the set. Like this is very clearly outclassed.
Yeah, I think the Kaguya finisher is better, but I think this is fine still.
Yeah, it's okay if you have.
I guess
another
what's the
option.
payoff? Is the brainstorm supposed to be the payoff card for the whole thing then?
yeah, it's just a 4-card brainstorm, but it gives power when you hit, as well as search a card.
It's not enough of like a.
Yeah, that's and like I don't know, you're playing like all these wonky ass colors. Or like primarily, you have to play like a yellow standby target and like a green brainstormer, but your deck is like all red blue. It's like weird deck building. That doesn't matter that much, but like I
the
don't
green's
know.
at level 0, so
It's probably just fine. It's like it's a good budget card, I think. It's a great way to improve your trial deck and like pretend to play a real deck.
Mhm.
I think that's a good thing to have for a property as well loved as Kaguya that will undoubtedly bring people into Weiss. I've already had people say I'm thinking about playing Weiss because Kaguya isn't Weiss to me. So, this is a good thing to exist. It's like an easy build path from the from the trial deck to this, and I think
Yeah.
we should probably do a like video on that as like a deck tech, like how you would improve your
upgrade, yeah.
how you would improve your trial deck to this, because this deck will cost like no money, something like that. Probably a great thing for like new players, but like in terms of like an actual deck, you would do like okay, as like you would be able to like slowly tech in the like good tech cards like stock swap and whatnot. You could like build towards a more real deck and then eventually slot these cards out for the good blue brainstorm or the Chica brainstorm or something, and then the Kaguya finisher. You could like slowly improve your deck over time, which is like kind of rare in Weiss actually. You can usually never actually do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to just buy everything at once. This game is kind of cruel on like new players sometimes.
the budget deck will be really good though. I think.
I mean, it will be
Because
better than a normal budget deck, that's
yeah,
for sure.
as a budget option, it's perfectly fine.
Trouble Girl is like fine. It's fine. It's totally playable. Just I don't know. My problem with the package is actually the fact that number one, this is like a standby, which is like okay, and then also the fact that it's like it's making your colors all over the place for no reason.
I feel like my biggest issue with it's actually the 2/2.
Well, yeah, that the 2/2 is a big part
Yeah,
of it.
it kind of seems like when are you supposed to get that out? Like, are you supposed to just like hope you trigger a standby at some point?
Yeah, at some point you trigger in your level 1 or higher.
Well, you're playing Pants Gate or Pants Standby, so you pants a standby to your hand.
And then you get rid of it. It's your only one because you're only running 4.
You can probably draw into another one or pants into another one. Like maybe you play like 3 climaxes over the course of the game or something, right? Like you play your pants at level 1, grabbing a standby like off of a pants. Well, you sculpt for the pants for your level 1 combo. Then when you trigger pants, you start taking standbys, and then hopefully you get another turn at level 1 where you can like stand by the level 2.
I guess. Seems like a lot.
Or you just like, if you get knocked to level 2, you can stand by the Shirogane out or the level 3 Kaguya that has like the good static effects, and then when you go for your kill turn, you could just use the Shirogane to stand out the yellow card.
Mhm.
You don't have it yet.
Mhm.
It is cool that you can get this little package going at level 2.
Yeah. The whole
You
thing
sack hard
can
enough with
get,
standby, yeah.
can get
Maybe
rolling.
that's it. Maybe use like sack into the level 2 dude. And then if like you're going for your combo and you just don't have the level 2 dude, you just bring him out instead of the blue card. Because I'd assume
Yeah,
you have
you
the blue
could.
card then.
But then you're not getting any value off the stand. But
I
I
mean-
guess
well, I
the
mean,
combo's free, so
Whatever.
who cares?
Yeah.
You can only get 2 lanes of it though, max, which kind of sucks. But whatever. Decent for budget. We can move on. Brian.
G Brian.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we've got this 500 power level 0 Kaguya. On play, you can look at the top card of your deck, either keep it there or put it into the waiting room. And it's also a rest 1. When you hit a climax, look at up to 3, take 1, brainstorm.
Is it good yet?
No.
Probably
No.
not.
There's not even an egg soul or like something you want to loop constantly that you want to
Yeah.
pair this with. This one's really just out of left field. It's like almost as out of left field as the one in Slime is.
Yeah.
Where like there's
events-
nothing to
events
put with
maybe.
it.
I don't know.
Yeah, it can rip
Drawn
you
to
into
events,
events,
yeah.
yeah. That's about
It
it.
can get you your gate, your door.
Yeah, it
It's your-
could.
Gets your 2/2.
Maybe
event
that, maybe
with the-
Paru, this is how we get into climax for a
Oh
finisher.
no!
One of this card.
It's
Oh
cursed.
no!
Cursed.
Yeah,
like
you just
the-
standby this out. Right
Isn't
before
I
that
you-
like the
cursed?
first effect with all the other top checking effects.
Yeah.
Although they're like draw ditch sort of effects.
We have to
Top
hit a
check
climax to
on
rip
ones.
another climax. Through pain.
I used
Paint.
the climax to grab the climax.
Pain Pecco. Next card. Next. What do we got? Kaguya. When played from hand to stage, you may mill 2. If there's a climax, you can discard any card to salvage a character. So it's like that 1/0 review card. And it also has on play, you can pay 1 to bond to the Love Rain battle from your at its hand. But Apple bonds the 3/1 event to your hand.
Oh, and Apple wants
Or the 2/2
the
event.
2/2 TD event.
Or the 2/2, Jesus Christ. So yeah, that this is how we get into our climaxes, Paru. We
Yep.
pay 3 stock.
Yeah, I know. I'm hearing it already.
Hey, I mean the finisher's cheap.
You know what's pretty cool when you play this and you mill your door that you were trying to get off of your event.
Yeah. I mean, obviously this is intended to be a bonder to your finisher that like has value earlier in the game. I don't know, like Review maxes out on that fucking Mahiru because they have nothing else to play that's like meaningful at all. I don't know.
Revy plays it because they have to.
The effect is fine. It's like if you do hit a climax, it's a free drop salvage. That's like pretty good, but like you're gonna play this as a bonder, and if you
what's the event do?
it's the one that forces your opponent to front and shit. The one that you like, the one that pairs with the Kaguya.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
like a lot of text on it though. I forget what it does.
Yeah, it like forces
I'll
your
look
opponent
into
to
it.
front. Yeah. But like
We're almost there.
it is important for that event to have a bonder because it is not an event you want to play more than 2 copies of because it's useless the rest of the game. So you get to run 2 of it and 1 of this, and that is more than enough to get into it in every game that you decide to play it. So, and the first effect isn't meaningless. The first effect is fine. So, fine card.
Yeah, that's fine.
Don't think
Makes
it's like
the
super
makes
crazy.
the event a lot more playable.
Pay 1 plus is I like the pay 1 plus.
Yeah. Does just add a card to your hand
Mhm.
for 1.
You don't have to commit super hard to the event. You don't need to run a million copies.
Exactly.
All right, next card. Or
Oh, 0/0 1500 Kaguya. When she's played from hand to stage, look it up to 2, put them back in any order, and then she is a climax swapper. This is how you get your door.
This card's really good.
Yeah.
Rearrange the X swap.
It's Chizuru.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, this is literally Chizuru. It's also one of the best, like, random red fixes you could throw in your deck. This is also the only way you get into fucking climaxes in the entire fucking set. Is, like, you draw, you play, you pray you get literally any climax, and then you pray that you can mill the climax that you need into your grave. Like, it's kind of sucks, but, like, it is what it is.
I love all the top checking. I love all the top checking with like the ways to actually draw your events. It's everything I wish No Game No Life could have been.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Seriously though.
It's good when you run
dude. It
standby.
seriously is Paru.
You should see the piles. Just wait till you come to Pittsburgh for the first time, Paru. We'll sit you down against Andy. You guys can play against each other for like 4 hours, and Andy will play like 7 different No Game No Life decks into you, like 7 different ones. And like he'll be like flipping the top cards of his deck around. He'll be running all over the place. Then he'll look you straight in the face and go, "Ha, I gotcha."
Yeah, I will have got if that really does happen.
Top check to rearrange though when you have standby available to your set. Pretty cool. If you need to like field this card like earlier in the game, especially when you're playing like you're like playing a standby from hand, so you like super do not want to trigger a standby first attack. So this is like a totally decent like third lane when you're like playing standby level 1. Because if you like happen to trigger another standby and it's like your first trigger, you're like mondo fucked. Or like, you know, your Kaguya fucking like markers it. That's shitty. Because like you'd rather trigger that card. So got some really good use in pretty much every single fucking deck that you could build. So you probably run 2 of this in every deck. Moving on. Tyler.
Yeah.
All right. If you have another character with Kaguya in the name, this gains a level in 2500, so it sits at level 255, and experience. If you have level 2 or higher, this gains 1000 power.
Oh my god, it's a 65 level 2.
Wow.
Broken.
It seems
It's really meh.
it's fine.
Whatever.
It's not horrible. It's just
For all those red bombs people are playing. You know what they play in English? Fate.
I don't even think this goes into Miyuki waifu.
Like Shirogane.
But look, he's so cute.
He is cute.
Yeah.
He is blushing.
Yeah.
That card sucks.
Yeah. It's like
It's better than the other
vanilla.
6500 they had earlier.
the one that can't side attack. That one. They're both not great.
All right,
Maybe at least sits at level 2.
Andy doesn't have to waste his turn. This is the 1/1 standby target for the deck.
Wow, Silica.
She's so cute though.
Well, it's a good one. It's the 2 or more other 2000 and always has fucking hand on course. So cool plus.
Yeah.
All right, and then this one can go to Andy.
We got another Kaguya that's crying. Just like the last card.
That a lot.
2/1, when a level 2 or higher battle opponent of this gets reversed, you can put the top card of your library into your stock. Okay. And resonate, reveal the drop searchers from your hand at the start of your climax phase. This gets 6000 power for the turn. It's a really dope card.
Yeah.
12-5, yeah.
Wings for 12/5. That's going to get over something and refund your stock. I like that you can do it against anything, though. Most of these, like, early
Not against
play
level
killers.
It's like Ryder.
Yeah, you can only do it against a level 3, but you can do this against anything. You can get over, like, a beefy 2/2.
Yep. It's
I
really
like this
cool.
a
lot. Like
This card's cool.
Sounds pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, especially if everybody's playing standby, it's like a really good out to standby.
Kills whatever, yeah, gets up to 12-5.
Easy tech, dear deck. Or,
Lots of stuff resonates off that one Hayasaka.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
but it's
bazillion
the whole
things,
package.
yeah. That's why the like standby payoff is so good, in my opinion. Like there's so much shit you're playing already. Yeah, this is you, Brian.
Yep, we got this Shirogane given the side eye. Gives continuous 500 power to all of your other characters with K in name, and he ditch bonds to the level 1 beg combo.
No, it's kind of weird this card exists when you're already supposed to be playing
The bag support, yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say the only problem with this card is that you want to have that bag support slammed down, and you like want to have your brainstorm because you don't have any selectivity, and you want to like pay out like you want to use your extra stock you trigger with bag. There's just like there's like never a time you want to have this as your other slot because like the bag
This is
support
probably your third lane.
It would have to be
like,
right. It would have to be
actually
your
not
third
bad.
lane. Yeah.
Yeah,
Or like on your combo turn, you just like your back row is the bag support this dude, and then next turn you push this forward, play your brainstorm.
yeah, maybe.
God damn it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just too awkward with the bag support existing. I think.
Yeah.
I like that it's I like that it exists, but I think it's too, that deck already has back row hell going on, and this is just more back row hell.
Were you running this, Carmen?
I was not.
back
I
deck?
thought I could not fit the card. I could not fit the card, but I was also running door top end. If I was running Chica top end with K, which I have not brewed that up yet, but now after talking about it on the cast after these past two colors, I want to. I might consider running like one or two copies of this because I would go like really heavily into like the idea. I would probably play like 6-bag 2-bar or something ridiculous. Be like, I'll trigger the bar eventually, and just like go all in on like just looping K over and over and over again. Play like fucking 3 backups or some shit, something insane.
Yeah.
But card's cool. It's cool that like this non-interactive combo has a bond to it.
Yeah.
When we get a broken bag top end in Kaguya set 2,
Yeah.
card will be
It'll
sick.
happen.
Alright. Next. This is me.
This is
We got this Shirogane. He's looking happy and he's got his fucking president chain or whatever. Is an anti-runner, and for each of your other characters, it gains 500 power. It's a level 0. This is a big thinking. This is a thonk. It's a big thinking emoji.
This card is a huge yuck.
This is never running over a runner. This is never killing a runner.
I can't wait to slam.
That's
my
like the
entire hand
weirdest.
level 0.
That's like the weirdest. Like, this is a card where like the new players look at it and they go, "Oh my god, it's so big all the time," because they just like vomit their whole hand to the board like, all the time, and it's just like everybody else looks at it and they go like, "Oh no, how do I play?" And there's no downside. He's always big. Whoa. All jokes aside, but like, yeah, this card sucks.
Mm.
Next, you Paru.
God, Kashiwagi, so cute. I bet they gave her a great card. All your zeros in front of her gain 1,000 power. When one of your Kaguyas goes from stage to waiting room, you can sack this to save her. Oh, never mind. She sucks. What would you ever save with this? What are you gonna save? Your pants combo?
Oh wait. Oh yeah, that's right. what Kaguyas do you save with this?
If you stand by out the finisher.
Yeah, the finisher. Yeah, that's it.
I hate level 0 assists.
I think level 0 assists are fine.
Yeah,
But
they're
like, you don't even want to play this card at 0
Okay.
because you're not saving any good Kaguyas at 0.
It's a good clean cut target.
Yeah, if you, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, once they give power to clean cup back.
Yeah, it's just
D plus.
don't like it.
Do not.
Yeah.
Do not like. I do not
Yeah,
like
D
the Sam I
D
am.
for don't.
All right. Next.
Oh, this
Tyler.
card's cool.
Alright. Experience on your turn. If the sum of levels is 1 or higher, this gains 2,500 power in the following ability. When this attacks, if the card opposite of this is level 2 for the turn, this gain. Is it just level 2?
Exactly level 2. Yeah.
This card is how you kill Toka.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. The only reason Saikano was able to play into the like heavy 8 standby Dal meta is because this card existed. Do not disparage the level 2 killer card.
It's fine.
I think in heavy standby meta, I think this card could be pretty good. Otherwise, it's just
it's like a
kinda
one-of, right? It's like
Yeah.
a one-of,
Mhm.
yeah.
I think it's probably the best 6,500 card you could probably run, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Upside's so big.
Well, he only gains power during your turn.
But yeah,
I
but
guess
like
so,
he's not like completely dead in the matchups where you're not playing into standby or
Yeah,
whatever.
he fills like
Yeah.
a really good niche.
Yeah, it's the niche playable plus.
Yeah.
Yep. Pretty much.
Yeah, cards important if Dal is ridiculous. You want to play Kaguya, you probably have to play one of this. All right. We back to the top. We back to Andy. Yeah.
Back to Andy.
You don't have to.
Kaguya counter when you use this backup. If you have a Shuchin character, it's 3,500.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was
Well,
about to
that's
say
fine.
you don't have to waste your turn, and then you're at it.
Oh,
The card's fine.
Well, now I get to read
Yeah,
Borgar
it's-
Kaguya.
Yeah. Oh, this is Burger Kaguya. It's Burger Kaguya. It is.
Yeah.
It is Burger Kaguya.
What's the
McChicken.
context for Burger Kaguya?
McChicken. Oh, you've never seen the emoji? Okay, so it's an emote where she's laying in bed and it's like really zoomed out, and it has like the "What do you want?" It's like the Hayasaka,
what do you
but it's
want
like
from
it's
McDonald's?
the Hayasaka. It's like, "What do you want from McDonald's?" It's like a bad in between, and then it cuts to a bad in between of Kaguya. It goes Burger, and it's from this scene.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Alright, yeah.
real.
So
For
So,
real,
yeah,
this card's cool.
experience. If you have experience 5 or higher, it's 3K. Goes up to 95. It's a 2/1. At the beginning of your climax phase, you can pay 1, discard any card from your hand. If you do choose one of your opponent's characters, move it to an empty slot on your opponent's stage, and this card gets 1,000 power. Oh, it's grappling hook.
Now I know Carmen loves this effect.
Oh my god, I don't hate this effect. Like, I thought the one in Quince took me aback because it was like it was slammed down on the field, and then it just like, all right, sack this, drag up your thing, and I was like, oh, why do all the other cards like cost 2 or like 3 or like 2.5, and this one only costs 1? And I was like, that's pretty cool. But like this is like the techest tech that ever teched. If your meta is you're like playing into a bunch of shit that like they crutched hella hard on back row, you put this in the same slot. You put like refresh or like the 2/1 killer we saw, the Kaguya that you resonate. Like
This card's rad.
this is like a super tech card.
Experience 5's kind of rough.
Yeah, that's super rough.
But you do keep the 3K cross turn.
Yes, it's at
Yeah.
95.
So like a
If this
2195,
card-
that's not terrible.
Not
If
horrible
this thing had
power,
its
yeah.
full power at level 1, I think it would be like pretty good actually. Because I mean, you could like standby it out, have a 95, and then after you win board, you start killing your opponent's back row.
Yeah.
Well, is
It's
this
just like an
oh yeah, it's the
awkward
beginning of
experience
climax.
5.
Oh wait, you can do this every turn if this
Yeah.
card lives. Oh, okay, C+.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, this
Yeah.
card is dank. No wonder it's so expensive.
Is there anything else in the set with experience 5?
No, it's all experience
No. 4 is. It's
Miyuki
1,
has
2, 3, and
experience
4,
4.
I think. Or no, 1, 2, and 4, and 5.
The Shirogane early play, the clock kicker. That one has experience 4.
Mm-hmm.
So like you could
Well-
just level 2, level 3s. You could like level a fucking. Usually I level like a K early play and like an extra Kaguya combo for my experience, and I try to float red. But sometimes you have to like level a Kaguya, and if that happens, you like
I don't like experience. 5's a bad number.
5's rough. Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm just getting Grisaya flashbacks. Like trying to play that Apple Sachi card. Like
Oh,
nothing
yeah,
in the
yeah,
set
yeah.
has experience except for that one card, and it's experience 5.
When your
And it's
whole
like-
set isn't built around experience, it's just like, oh damn, that
It
fucking
was
sucks.
like the card is really good, but like I had to change my. It was like my entire level 2 and 3 lineup was dictated by a single tech card, and I'm kind of seeing the same thing here.
The Shirogane early play is fine because it's like 4. That's like a level 3 and a level 1 or something like that's reasonable to level, but like 5
But are you
5
gonna
is when it
break your-
gets
Are you
rough.
gonna break your back for this?
Probably not.
Because like the highest Shirogane, whatever his name is, the
This is
the
just
green early
a
play, right?
I don't
also
think
works off experience and also kills their big shit.
I don't think the power is that important. It's most important because, like, if your opponent is playing a deck that crutches on back row and you, like, randomly slam this shit to the board and you, like, drag up their fucking, like, plussing engine and you fucking murder it and then you stare them down and say, I'll do this next turn if you let this live, they will kill this card. Like, even if it is 9/5, right? Like, they would have to, like, actually be already, like, terrifyingly losing the game for you to, like, for them to not, like, extend to kill this card on their next turn. So
I guess you don't need the experience 5 to kill their back row card.
Yeah. That's what I'm getting at.
Okay.
It's like a tech card. It's a super tech card. I don't think right now there's, like, a reason for this because, like, everything is either, like, winning board on its turn all the time or, like, what is it? They're, like, not crutching on back row as hard. But if we had decks like old Konosuba, right, that, like, were super crutching on ambush, and, like, you could, like, beat over Union reasonably and, like, drag it up and kill it, then I'd be like, yeah, this would be sick.
Yeah.
Like, as long I can, like, protect it, cheese it out, like, kill the other ambush Union, it'll be awesome. I'll just keep killing their back row over and over again. But I don't know if the meta in EN is, like, supportive of it, but this is cool. It's cool that it's repeatable. I didn't realize the card was repeatable, so it makes sense that it's so expensive. That's cool. Anything else on burgers? No.
Did they actually get her a burger in the show?
No, it's just to
okay.
me.
No, she's got, like, the flu.
Disappointing.
Mexican.
Borgar.
Oh, here it is.
Here it is. Is this me? Yeah, Love Brain Battle. If you do not have a character with Kaguya or Miyuki, so Kaguya or Shirogane, you cannot play this card from hand. Perform a Love Brain Battle. Replay Love Brain Battle. Draw up to 1 card. Choose up to 3 of your characters. And until the next end of your opponent's turn, they gain the following 2 abilities. The character opposite this cannot side attack. This may side attack without soul penalty. So the way this is meant to be used by, like, Bushiroad card design is that your Kaguya, you don't have to risk your opponent, like, fucking with your Kaguya on your turn. You just force them to, like, have to try to attack into you on their turn to get the other burn. Is that worth playing when you could just, like, go for extra power on your turn with all the pumps in the set and just get the burn on your turn? The word's still out on it. I personally think no, but this card is really cute and really flavorful and really cool. And has a bonder to it. And, like, has other implications outside of the Kaguya finisher. So, like,
yeah, the thing that you can bond to it makes it a lot more playable.
yeah, because you don't want to
Sure.
run a lot of this. Like, more than 2 of this would be, like, way too much if you were trying to play this card.
You can also, like, this also really enables some very mean 2 turns, maybe. Right?
Yeah.
Where you, like, you
Yeah.
climax combo, side them out, they can't interact with you, they have to crash into you on the swing back, you
Mhm.
discard and, like, burn them, and then your turn comes back around, you combo again, get more pings.
Mm-hmm. Which would be cool if you had a way to get into climaxes easier, but you don't.
I feel like it's probably worth running, like, because you have the bonder, and the fact that you have the option to just ignore your opponent's, like, whatever counters they're running, their tap counters, their money counters, their, you know, whatever,
Yeah.
bounce counters, whatever the fuck they're trying to do to you. The fact that you can just say, yeah, in the matchups where that's gonna be relevant, I can just tutor this up and pay 1 stock and ignore it. This draws your card back, so you're not, like, giving up hand you need for your combo. Your combo's already
Pretty cheap.
low
Yeah.
stock overhead, so you can afford it. I like it a lot, and I feel like there's a lot of uses for it too, outside of, like, just, like, the finisher turn, like being able to, like, side without penalty with everything, or, like, forcing your opponent not to be able to side could be more useful than just the kill turn too.
Yeah, it has
Sure.
some use. The problem is always the slots, as it is with anything. Even if you run, like, a hella greedy line where you run like one of this and one bonder is like fitting that is rough. Like it's hard enough to fit counters. Some of these, pretty painful. But you know, it is what it is.
I don't know. I'd play this card. It's too fun not to run.
It is. It is fun and flavorful.
It's a cool card. I think it's playable.
I will give it a C+.
This is the card they spoiled, and I'm like, dang, this set looks cool.
I think the other half of the flavor here too is since it's Kaguya and Shirogane, you can also force your opponent to crash into your large Shirogane early plays and clock shoot them off that as well.
Yep. Mm-hmm. It has implications
He
for
even
the
has a
other
gun.
combos.
He does have a
Yeah,
gun.
he's got a gun.
I can't believe he killed her.
Does he have the gun on the KR?
Spoilers, dude.
Does he have the gun on the KR? Oh yeah, I gotta pull up the KR. This is
Wait, does he have the gun on the KR?
This is yes, he does. This is the cutest card in the entire set. I want the. I probably never play this card, but I want a play set of this card. Card's fucking adorable. They even have the fucking heart eyes from the OP.
Heart. Yeah.
Like, yeah, this card's fucking gorgeous.
The art on this is amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, this is like the fucking best art in the set.
With all like the SP texture stuff on that too, it looks really nice.
Yeah. Oh, you have one, Paru? Did you buy one?
I have one.
Okay, yeah, just to have.
Yeah.
Just to have. Just for fun.
Big brain battle.
But yeah, cool card. Very cool. The implications are neat. I don't know if I would play it, but
yeah, there's an implication with this card.
yeah, because of the implication, you might not want to play the. But you know, all right, next card, last card, right? Paru. Come on, it already makes Always Sunny references constantly. This channel.
Huh? Wait, do you?
Yeah, like all the
Oh,
time.
okay. Shit, I haven't noticed. Am I reading this one?
Whose
card
is
is
this?
this?
Me?
Yeah, this is you,
Who?
Who's me?
Paru,
Me?
I think, right?
You.
Yeah, I just read the Love Brain Battle.
Okay.
Read
Oh,
the
sure.
fucking card.
1-0 on Kaguya, she's fucking pissed. If you don't have a character, you can't play it. You give a character on reverse salvage, and then you get to give a character 15 after the salvage, and then you choose one of your. Well, this is separate from the rest of that. You choose one of your opponent's characters, and it gets minus 500 power.
So it's a
Neat.
delayed drop salvage that needs reverse.
And it maybe kills a 500 power character. Kills Kirito assist. It's cool.
Oh,
It's a
hits
it's a
any
2,000
character,
power
yeah.
swing, but you can split it however you want.
Well, no, you don't get the 1500 until after you reverse something.
Huh?
Yeah.
What?
It's part of
Yeah.
the effect. It's give a character on reverse, salvage one, and give 1500 power.
Yeah, this sucks.
When the
This-
battle opponent gets reversed, choose a
Not good.
Shushin, return to your hand, choose one of your. Oh, you give another character 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's after the reverse.
do
Doesn't
not
seem
like it.
fantastic, Yeah.
I don't like it.
It's a shame too. It looks cool.
Mm-hmm.
It just needs more payoff to like really warrant running.
It feels pretty weak.
Like a
Mhm.
2,000 power swing and a salvage for an event. Just it's
I think
not
if it
enough.
gave the 15 up front, it'd be cooler.
Yeah, it would be a
It'd
lot.
make it-
Or if they
Kaguya
split it different. If
combo.
it was like give minus 15.
I'll give this
somewhere.
card the 0.5. It's fine.
No, it does not get a 0.5.
Yeah, you're right.
It doesn't have girth or length, Carmen.
No girth or length. Yeah, you're right. And with that, we'll see you guys in blue.